Hi, welcome back to Herbal Buddies Pharmacy. I'm Dr. Tamitha Davis. Today is a different topic, not necessarily on health or an herb or gardening, but something that came to my attention while I was scrolling through social media. I like to watch TikTok videos and like to watch reels here on YouTube. And I had seen some videos on somebody talking about natural healing, and somebody in another video would talk about our government. You just have like these different things that you hear, and it kind of came to my mind that who do you believe? You have social media out there talking about various different things, from politics to sports to natural healing to flat earth. So you're like overwhelmed with all this information that is coming in, and you start to question your own beliefs, and you start questioning, how they come up with this information, where they get this information. This sounds legit, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Is information that sounds interesting, that could it be real, could it not be real? Who are we voting for? Should I take this herb? Should I stop listening to my doctor? Should I, homeschool my children? Should I co-sleep with my child? Should I breastfeed? Should I formula feed? Just all these different things that are coming in. It just starts making you question. And I do it myself. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'll start like researching it, like I go down rabbit holes with all this information, and it really starts to affect you mentally with all the information that's coming in. And our minds are not really designed to be bombarded with that much information of many different subjects and topics, and we start to get overwhelmed, and we start to create a belief system that isn't really real, right? And this is something that, I've been noticing people talking about, like, oh, there's a glitch in the matrix, or the universe has split, and they'll just talk about various different things, about awakening and spirituality and things like that. And coming from being Christian myself and believing in God and everything, I start to ask the questions, what is real, what is fake? And you have to really take upon yourself to do research in what somebody is saying, because honestly, a lot of these people are just content creators, or just on there just making up stuff, and you can discern from that really quickly. However, there's people out there who truly, truly believe what these people are saying, because they've just been so brainwashed by people making this content that they truly start to believe this information that is coming in, regardless of what it is. And they can act, it changes their own personality. They start acting differently. They start having different personalities and things like that. So I just want to just bring this awareness up to you, to really watch what you're watching. And it's good to question things, and it's good to be like, that's an interesting way of looking at a certain topic or whatever subject that you are researching. But just really just take a step back. I always like to talk about, or my favorite saying is, what is nature doing that we're not doing? And look into nature and you're going to find your answers. And that's what I want to bring up. I do believe that we have a creator that created us to do certain things and to react a certain way. And he gave us the ability to think for ourselves. But there's the enemy who will step in that will cause us to think different ways that are not correct, or the way that is going to lead us down a good positive avenue. So we need to just go within ourselves, and when we're bombarded with information, or information that sounds legit, it's like, oh my gosh, I think this person's correct. And then you start researching it, and it just leads you to more questions than answers. But just go within yourself. I really feel like our creator will give us the discernment to know what is correct, what information is legit, and yeah, that's what I just want to talk to you guys about today. Just be careful with what you're watching and what you're, I mean, be curious, but just be careful with what you are allowing to affect you and altering your personality or leading you down these crazy rabbit holes that literally will drive you insane. For instance, breastfeeding, formula feeding, that was like the thing with my son. I've been under a lot of stress. When you're under a lot of stress, your milk production goes down. Your hormones are all wonky and stuff. I'm coming off of a cold. And so I'm like, okay, how am I going to feed my baby? Because my milk production has gone down. And then I'm looking at all the different formulas out there. Which one do I give? Well, 99.9% of them are from dairy. And my baby's not a cow. So, you know, what am I going to do? And it's like, okay, I find one that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup and blah, 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 that I'm thinking is pretty good. And I'll order it. And as soon as I get it, you know, something will pop up in my newsfeed because, you know, your phones are listening to you at all times and it keeps track of everything. And it'll come up with a plethora of things that are against what you just ordered. And somebody will come on and just have you just start questioning things. So that's going to be a whole nother topic. I'll have to do a discussion with you on formula and stuff. Just my own discernment on what I find out about different formulas and stuff when you can't produce enough breast milk for your baby, and getting that stress level down, which I'm really, really working on, and drinking more water and just loving baby, you know, doing chest to chest, you know, with the baby, and praying, God, please give me enough breast milk to feed my child. But anyway, those are the types of things I'm talking about. You know, you just start going down, and I really feel like they do that to get you to keep buying stuff too. That is another thing that this algorithm will do, and what people will be talking about this and that. You know, even with Amazon, you'll buy something and you're searching and searching and searching. It's like, okay, well, I guess this is good enough. And then you purchase it, and then voila, it actually comes up with something like a day or so later that you were actually truly looking for. Like, oh, this is what I wanted. This one's better. Let me go ahead and buy this one. It's a scam, people. The internet is a scam, everything. I mean, not every little thing, you know, it's good information that, you know, you can find lots of good information on the internet and on social media, but you just have to discern within yourself what is legit, what sounds right, what sounds normal, and just look at nature. What's nature doing that we're not doing? And, you know, not be overstressed with stuff. You know, right now, I mean, there's, you know, we got this election thing coming up, and that's very stressful, and you got global warming, and you got wars happening and everything, and it's just maddening. And you have, everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got a belief system. You know, even this video here, as you're watching, is just another opinion, belief system, whatever you have, you know. But I do want you to just take a moment to think about what you're watching. Does it sound legit? And hope that you make better choices and things and not drive yourself completely mad. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I just want to be short, sweet, and simple, and just give you guys some good information, and hope that you guys take to heart that the information that you receive is correct and it's going to benefit you and not drive you completely crazy where all your time is being sucked, because that's another thing that these social media platforms do. They suck your time. They are energy vampires, and they were time suckers. So you have to be careful with that. So get off the social media right now after you watch this video and go spend time with your family. That's more important. That's very important. Go spend time with your family. Go spend time with your kids. Mine's asleep right now. Otherwise, I'll be cuddling with him and showing him up here. But anyway, all right, you guys. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!